Good morning, my name is Thomas Laycock, and today I would like to present to you a little bit about the professional vocational experience that I covered over the term. Firstly, the organisation I completed my placement with was Positive Existence Personal Training. PEPT is a new organisation in the area, and at the time of this being presented, having only been established in the Rockhampton region for around 16 weeks. As a business in this area, PEPT already boasts a client base of over 150 members across Rockhampton and Yeppoon. The strong business focus on expanding further into Queensland with plans for Gladstone and Mackay to join the PEPT scene. Although PEPT is a fast-growing business, it is still focused on the relationship and rapport with its clients, and an effort is always made to help the clients achieve their short and long-term, not only fitness goals, but goals for life as well. PEPT offers a variety of services ranging from its broad selection of time slots for the numerous group classes it offers to two-on-one and one-on-one personal training sessions. There are also free online webinars with further training tips and nutritional advice that is offered to the clients of the business. So throughout the duration of my placement, I was involved in a number of activities, the most prominent being involved in the group classes that took place. These required a drastic change of schedule for me, as the classes start at 5 o'clock in the morning and I was rather used to sleeping in. So this was a learning experience and a bit of a wake-up to the requirements of the fitness industry. I also had an involvement in the administrative side of things as well, namely the sales to clients. I oversaw the process of the sales with my supervisor Simon Price demonstrating. The first of the classes that I was involved in, and the one I enjoyed most, were the boxing classes. These classes combined a mix of a cardio workout with high intensity interval training, and it could be easily perceived through looking at the client's demeanour and just the way they interacted that they truly enjoyed coming to these sessions as well. Boxing was one of my preferred classes, as if there was an uneven number of clients on the day. As the exercises were mostly done in pairs, I got to have a much higher level of involvement, generally having to pad and join in with the exercise. The kettlebell classes I did not get to have as much of an involvement in as I would have really liked. This is due to the fact that there are a lot of specific training techniques that need to be completed in order to instruct the kettlebell class. As my placement went on, however, I was encouraged to start offering feedback if I had noticed that a participant may be demonstrating incorrect technique, so these sessions increased in enjoyment as the duration of my placement went on. The bodyweight exercise classes, or bodyweight blitz, was another of the sessions that I could be more involved in. These classes generally were in a circuit training setup, with participants exercising continuing for a duration rather than a set number of repetitions. As these classes were the least technical of those covered by PEPT for the duration of my placement, I was involved in some of the instructive side of these, for example, demonstrating the exercises that they would complete in the circuit. There was one other class that PEPT runs, and that is a cardio blaster, but as I was never involved with this class, I cannot actually elaborate on it further. The final thing I was involved in was the administrative side, and I was really only exposed to the sales to the clients. This process involved a one-on-one meeting. Firstly, someone would go over the reasons why someone is wanting to come to the classes and what their goals were. Throughout this process, the use of body language was pointed out as incredibly essential, as it was helping to build a relationship with the clients when they didn't even realize it was happening. After the goals were gone over, a PAR-Q was then completed to assess whether we were happy to let the client get started with us, or if they should consult a medical professional before they were allowed to commence the membership. Once these two processes are completed, the pricing system was gone over with the client, encouraging them to sign on the day instead of taking an advertised free trial so that they receive a discounted rate. The payments were generally run over a direct debit payment. Once all that is completed, once all the payment methods are finalised, that concludes the sales process. From my work placement, I've learned that running a group class is a lot different to what I was expecting. As a student, I associate myself more with just the knowledge that I can reproduce and recount, whereas in this setting, the specifics of exercise and what it's doing to your body is not so much emphasised, as it is more about making sure that the energy levels of the clients are up and that there is a good atmosphere so everyone enjoys the classes. In my future, throughout my placement, I've already been offered a paid position with PEPT once I complete my Certificate 3 in Fitness accreditation. As PPT is a fast-growing business, this is an incredible opportunity that I was definitely happy to accept. And finally, I would just like to say thank you to Simon Price and Positive Existence Personal Training for giving me the opportunity to do my professional vocational experience through their business.